Aloha, good morning. This is Caron Davis of Caron Realty International. Trust everyone's had a wonderful week, and we've had an extraordinary busy week and lots of details in this marketplace right now. What I thought it'd be interesting to talk about is why your Oahu luxury home didn't sell. And a lot of times we are the to-go-to realtor to help people sell their home when it's been on the market and hasn't sold. And believe it or not, there is a science to real estate. um, it's not as easy as some people think. And, one of the first things, of course, is the pricing strategy of a home. And what I find, it's very it's very important to see what serious buyers perceive as value and what they're willing to spend based on, a home, the lifestyle, the amenities of home, the condition of the home. And oftentimes all the times we start with a deep market analysis that factors in current competition, what is sold, where the market's going, what buyers' behavior in, say, design trends is right now, and what the unique property features are. Definitely with our company, our pricing strategy is to attract qualified buyers without leaving money on the table, as they say. But there's a lot of thought when I first preview a home, and I'm a very visual person, and I'll take that information away and then put some statistics there with the analysis. Call a few broker friends with certain listings they may have and see what the activity's been like, where they're finding the buyers are coming from. So there is a lot of research and due diligence that goes into when we price properties. The second thing I wanted to cover here is why your home mightn't have sold is the presentation didn't match the price point. So sometimes, from finishings to furnishings to being cluttered instead of beautifully presented. It could be a little dated, the home, the kitchen, the bathrooms, maybe even the furniture needs to change to enhance it. Well, oftentimes how we overcome that with our clients is, of course, staging, photography, and video, and marketing the assets of the property. And, one very important tool we have, especially if the home does need some work, is doing a pre-home inspection up front. And even presenting that pre-home inspection to potential buyers so they know what they're buying. And that's usually a good start if we feel there's a little more work than average with a particular home that people are looking for. And there's quite a few luxury homes in the market that are older and do need work. They've been in the families for many years. And we show that. I remember one home we did, and we didn't really go in and stage it, but we put beautiful local artists' original art in the home. And it was absolutely stunning for what it represented, and we sold in a relatively short time. The third item I wanted to discuss is the marketing didn't reach the right buyers. Who is the buyers? Who is the demographics of this luxury property? And that is very important. I'm actually in the process right now of listing a luxury condo, a building that's very known in the Kama'aina world here in Honolulu, and very prestigious building in its time. It's been around for at least 40 years, but it's a little dated right now. So we're really finding the people who want an older building with the square footage, and they can put their own personal taste in there. And oftentimes that's networking with the seller and going directly to people we know in the community. After being in the business over 35 years now, I seem to know who to go to for who might know who, as they say. And it's not all through MLS, it's definitely through other avenues. And that's really important to keep an open mind on where is our wonderful buyer coming from for their home that we have marketed on the market right now. The fourth item, which is really important, is why some homes don't show, is showings were inconvenient or uninspired. And there's a fine line definitely between a realtor qualifying potential buyers coming into a home and letting that buyer in the home, and how they treat the client when they come to a luxury property. And I know one property that we sold a few years ago, a luxury condo on the Gold Coast, And we had to be at the showing on Saturday evening at 8 p.m., not once, but 3 times to get the offer in, to get an accepted contract. So I really look at this career like a doctor. We're 24/7 available. This is why I have a team. So we're always there for our clients' homes, and we can service that potential buyer coming into our listings. It's very hard to do that when you're a one-man show. So we've definitely, I've seen more realtors go having a team behind them over the years. I believe I might be one of the first brokers to have started that. As I say, I'm really into the white glove service and high service, high touch. Very, very important to maximize those dollars for our clients right now and forever. And the other item I wanted to go is the listing, maybe it didn't sell because it was missing a story. Each house, buyers want to know about the history of their house. They want to know who lived there. They want to know what the seller enjoyed most about the home. And it's presenting that in person to a buyer when you meet them, and always very important to be there at every showing. And also find out a little bit about the buyer and build the house or the luxury condominium around that buyer's needs. But we're very sensitive to that. And also our ad copy. That ad copy definitely has to be directed to the potential buyer that's more favorably going to come in and look at possibly putting an offer in. So just a few points I wanted to put out there why people have had us come in after a home's been on the market for a while, and the people who have us come in because we are luxury listing experts, they come in on the first time, is because we do get the job done and we really get top dollar for our clients, and we usually find a really beautiful buyer for them. If your home didn't sell, definitely give me a call. We can talk on the phone and I can go over some of the points that may help you with your home and getting it sold. But much mahalo for listening to us today, and I look forward to talking to you. Aloha.